Buddy was trying so hard to bark, but the sound coming from him was nothing like a normal bark. At first, I could not understand what I was hearing, but I realized Buddy was deaf and he did not even know it. When I first heard Buddy try to bark, I did not understand what I was hearing. The sound was strange, almost like a cry. He was trying so hard to make his voice heard. That was when I realized Buddy was deaf. He could not hear his own voice and he did not know that. Buddy had been found running along a highway. My mom worked at the local shelter, and one day she sent us a video of him. He was a big, strong Dogo Argentino. Still, there was something gentle and almost childlike in his eyes. Later, we learned that he was deaf. My heart sank when I heard that. A large deaf dog, especially one on the dangerous breed list, was not likely to be easy to place. We were not even thinking about getting a second dog. But 2 weeks after my mom sent that video, Buddy was living in our home. Some of my friends told me I was making a mistake. They believed a deaf dog might become aggressive. I did not know exactly what life with Buddy would be like either. On his first day, he was excited and wanted to touch everyone. He seemed to need physical contact. The nights were much harder. During his first 3 nights, Buddy literally screamed. He was not barking. He was screaming because he could not hear himself and had no idea how loud he was. We took turns sitting beside him. We held his paws and stayed in contact with him until he became calm. He seemed certain of one thing: if he was touching someone, he was safe. There were many small things Buddy had to learn about our house. He would stare at the television for several minutes. He watched the changing lights, movements, and shadows with great attention. In his world, there was no sound to explain anything. He had to understand things through what he could see and feel. We believe Buddy may have come from a breeding farm where dogs were raised to be sold. We suspect that when people realized he was deaf, they abandoned him.
Well, I did it. I woke up beautiful again.
Our other dog helped him more than we expected. Whenever Buddy became frightened, screamed, or simply seemed unsure of what to do, our other dog would quietly walk over and lie beside him. There was nothing complicated about it. He would just stay there. At first, Buddy looked confused. Then he would slowly curl up beside him. I think that simple companionship made the house easier for Buddy to understand. Over time, Buddy learned our hand signals. He learned to watch our gestures and understand what we wanted. Even now, though, he sometimes tries to bark. That unusual sound comes out, and people are often surprised when they hear it. I have grown to love that sound. To me, it is simply Buddy being Buddy. It is his way of trying to communicate in a world he cannot hear. Buddy also loves touch. He waits for me to lift the cover so he can crawl underneath and press himself against my chest. If I stop touching him, he can become restless. Since he cannot use sound as a guide, physical contact seems to reassure him. Living with Buddy has changed the way I think about disabled animals. They are often the ones who wait the longest in shelters. Not because they have less love to give, but because people worry about what their differences might mean. If I could offer one thought to someone considering adoption, it would be to learn about the animal first, talk with professionals, understand their needs, and make sure you are ready for the commitment. If you enjoy Buddy's story, you can like, share, or subscribe. I will keep watching him learn, one quiet day at a time. Buddy may never hear our voices or his own unusual bark, but he knows our hands, our routines, and the people who stay close. I hope his story reminds us to look beyond differences. If you have room for a special needs animal, research carefully and perhaps share this story with someone who might give one a chance.